Good evening. Good evening. How's it going? I'm actually kind of starting on time, which is nice. I didn't lose track of time or anything, so that's cool. I did have a bit of my time wasted today. I've been trying to get a re-clear in FF14 for the third fight, and it's just people just... I've tried both nights tonight. Good hour and a half each. And just can't. Just can't. I'm like, how did these people clear in the first place? Like and every time, this is gonna sound toxic, but every time it's been the fucking healers that are always dying. We get like halfway through the fight and I look over and both healers are dead and I'm like, hey, wipe it then, because it's just like every time I'm like, how?
Where'd you get your fancy new
Makes me want to switch to healer myself.
Where can I get some? Where'd you get your fancy new clobber?
Oh.
And where can I get some?
I've never heard anyone address like clothing as clobber. Okay. Let's read a few more encyclopedia notes while we're here.
And how might this old soul
Stop complaining about FF14. I just wanna get my, I want at least a chance at loot.
You wish to
Give me the
study
fucking
the
loot.
tomes?
New things. Since her marriage, she has resided in the Murdoch Manor in Eastpool, remaining there even after her husband's death at Phoenix Gate. She gladly welcomes Clive and Jill into her home, going so far as to gift Clive a set of clothes that once belonged to his father. A reminder of happier times that she would rather lived on than moldered in a closet. Fair. When Clive manifested into Ifrit during the attack on Phoenix Gate, Murdoch lost his life in the Infernal Icon's flames. I thought it was Phoenix. Phoenix's flames? Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Formerly known as the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, it became an imperial province after its annexation by the Holy Empire of Sambreke in the year 861. Annabella Lesage, once Duchess of Rosaria, now Empress of Sambreke, was granted stewardship of her former home and the title of Vicereine? A role she embraced with sadistic relish, enacting a regime of crippling taxation and constant surveillance, along with renewed persecution of the bearer population. What a bitch. An imperial bearer turned deserter. He and his childhood friend Jill journey to their homeland of Rosaria to learn the truth of the events that shaped their histories. Their path takes them through the village of Eastpool, where they meet with Hannah Murdoch, wife of the late Lord Commander. She presents Clive with a set of clothes that once belonged to his father. What was the thing for Benedicta? Following her defeat, after Clive took her power at Caer Norvin and the keep was set to fire, she and her comrades were forced into making a hurried retreat, only to be set upon by bandits. What was left of Benedicta's power ran amok, summoning forth the raging whirlwind within, which she was at last to lose her life at the hands of Clive Rosfield and his icon Ifrit. Dion Lesage, leader of the Dragoons and most elite warriors of the Holy Empire of Sambreke, were the first to leap into the fray when the Empire finds herself under threat, often literally. Dion is also the dominant of Bahamut, Warden of Light. Is also related to Annabella. Not sure how exactly, but they have the same last name and they're both blonde, so... yeah. King of Waloed and dominant of Odin, the Warden of Darkness. At the Battle of Belen's Tor, he not only took personal command of the army, but rode into the fray himself, galloping through the air atop his six-legged steed, and goading Bahamut into a duel that shook the skies. Gav, Sid's faithful scout, the ever-agreeable fellow, volunteered to follow after the dominant that Clive had long been hunting, only to find himself being hunted in turn by the Imperials. As luck would have it, Clive arrived in the nick of time to save his life, forging an unbreakable bond between them. True. Have I not read Karen's thing? Merchant who calls the hideaway her home with a little help from her hard-working yet long-suffering apprentice goats. She can source whatever supplies the residents of the hideaway need, providing they are willing to pay. She wears a glass eye and a right socket. I've never noticed that her eye is, like, not real. Goots. Apprentice to Karen, an ally of the Hideaway, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone, but is not afraid to put his foot down in the face of injustice. Goots' every waking moment is spent in service to his Nan. He can do little of his own accord without her express permission. Kenneth, chief cook at Sid's Hideaway. Though the range and quantity of ingredients on offer in their hidden Deadland home is limited at best, Kenneth finds opportunity in adversity, concocting toothsome fare from which whatever happens to be at hand. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I didn't realize that Kenneth and Bernard kind of look kind of similar. Carpenter who resides at Martha's Rest, whose speed and skill together with the surrounding marsh waters' deleterious effects on the planks and piles of the village's many bridges keep his services in high demand. Attendant to Margrace, a servant of a man who goes by the name Lord Margrace. Together they travel across the Twins to some unknown end. Annabella. I think I read this one. After the annexation, it was ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with a force she judged the mightier. Now she rules over Rosaria as viceroy of the imperial province, which she rules with a cruelty and contempt for the base-born that was unknown in Archduke Elwin's day. Attendant to the Crown Prince, second in command of the Dragoons, the foremost fighting force of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. His sword remains ever at the ready should anyone be foolish enough to make an attempt on the life of his liege lord, Prince Dion. Oh yeah, and Geralf. Well, we never saw him die, did we? I guess to the bandits. Killed by footpads while attempting to evacuate the stricken Benedicta from the collapsing Caer Norvent. I don't remember seeing him die, but I guess he died. Alright then.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Yes. My voice needs a break. I don't know if there's anything special there. I did see an item in like some big enemies, but nothing I haven't fought before.
Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for a bearer. Proper little prince you look.
That's right, that's me. Oh my god. These sheets are made of like fucking pure metal or something.
Boy.
It's a shame there's like such huge noticeable space between Clive's hands and the dog. We're either not touching the dog at all, or we're like stroking his brain in the inside of his skull. If you're gonna have me pet the dog, like do it right, you know? Do the animations right.
Not bad at all.
Another goblin coin. I probably have a lot more gil than I realized, because I have a bunch of things that are specifically to you sell for gil.
Down again this year. Bloody blight.
Any more stuff in town?
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
I'll do my best. We'll be fine, though. Kind of wish my base speed was like 10% faster. And that like I had control of when I start sprinting, and also the delay for sprinting was shorter. Basically, I just want to go faster.
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination. Not to say it didn't have its charms. Take that tower. Relic of the Fallen it is.
Which tower?
Must have stood there 1,000
Oh, that one?
years. And in all that time, no one's ever been inside. Mysterious, eh?
Well, we're gonna have to walk up to that tower. Maybe we can
Well
get
met,
inside.
friend.
I think I already looked at this shop. I did.
See you then.
Oh, I should see how much money I
You're
actually
buying,
have.
I'm selling.
Traded for Gil.
This should make me a few gil.
Traded for
Oh,
Gil.
well, you won't say no. This should make me a few gil.
Anything else? No. I mean, I could buy. What was it? The Rook's Gambit thing. Which one
Come
was
back
Rook's
soon
Gambit?
now.
Is that one of the ones I'm using? Oh, it's the counter one. I mean, that's nice. Suppose. I don't know. Should I master anything? The thing is, it seems like if I get the counter off properly, the cooldown is like cut in half, it feels like. What happens when I master it? Does it just go farther? I'd be tempted to master this one first because maybe it'll like... I don't know. I don't know. Is there anything I use all the time? I mean, precision dodging. I wish it had told me what mastering even did. Oh, it does. Extends trigger window. Okay. Upgrade, counter-strike changes, increasing hits. Okay, what happens? Increases claw range. Claw range is pretty big already. Increases shift distance. I do think it's a little bit short. The Phoenix shift is a little bit short. Maybe I'll upgrade that next.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She
If we run
always
into Annabella,
swore
she's gonna be
that she would
mega
not part
pissed
with
about us
them
wearing this.
until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
Which ones were his bearers? Was it the two guys at Phoenix Gate? Because they died. I think.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families.
It's constantly striking me just when people have blue eyes, they're super, like, deep, vibrant blue.
When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and
Oh,
they
it's just
no
Sanbreque.
longer had
Okay.
any home to return to.
I think Sanbreque sounds better.
Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me.
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
So this is gonna be somebody we've met, like in the.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that.
In the flashback.
Come on, let's go and meet.
In order to finish my thought, because I kind of just trailed off.
Sure, this harvest was...
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It will be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No, no sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
Fantasy
I'm sorry?
feasts, not fancy feasts.
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. Oh, the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
Waiting for
We'll
us.
keep asking around then.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
I'd feel kind of crappy as well if I was Clive, because I do personally have a thing where it fills me with so much like shame and like hatred towards myself when I have to rely on someone else to do something that I should be able to do myself.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Like, I absolutely hate that feeling.
Excuse me, but
and I've had to
is
face that a
something the
bunch
matter?
this week specifically.
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How'd you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Oh, is he gonna be up in that like bluff up there where that dragon was?
Drink up now.
Still no sign.
Yup.
Straight even further.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
Look, there's someone over there.
Thanks for the follow, Sogol.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the
Not
old
the
man.
bees.
They need to die.
Agreed.
Oh, I can't do that shit in midair. New enemies, you say? Collateral cyclone. Oh yeah, it's the super move. I mean, that worked. No, just one shot him with a crazy ability. No big deal. I think that move would be really good if I'm just running around. In a boss fight, it'd be terrible because you'd never get to
Are you all
fucking
right,
use
my
it.
friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. You wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete. I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Any lore related to this dude? No. There's a thing with the castle, though. It was from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family once ruled their proud nation. A well-armed Sambrequa garrison has been stationed here since 860, when the duchy was annexed by the Empire following the tragedy of Phoenix Gate and the subsequent invasion by the Iron Crusade. Hold on. Oh, we do look a lot like Elwyn. That's good.
Both of you. You've been most kind.
Makes sense.
The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stay behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me.
You know, I think empires get a bad rap in fantasy games. The Empire is always just this, like, evil, shitty, domineering, like, invasive, aggressive nation. Like, all the fucking time. The Empire is just, we gotta resist the Empire. They're ruling us terribly. Where are the good ones? There's gotta be a good empire around somewhere.
As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
I wonder how many meteorites I have. Oh, I should have checked to, like, upgrade. Oh, I guess I got all new gear just now, so I don't need to upgrade anything. Never mind. How many meteorites do I have, though? 7, hell yeah. Hopefully I never need more than 1 per upgrade. Considering how rare they seem to be.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to
Was that a branch or a bird?
No
I think it was
plants,
a branch.
no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Suppose. Anything about the dim? The Vice Regency. After the incorporation of Rosaria into the Empire, Emperor Sylvester elected not to rule the new province directly, but to make it a Vice Regency with Rosalith as its provincial capital. Ooh, entrance to the tower, maybe?
What's this? Another relic of the fallen.
Ooh, we come back to this at some point. I need some kind of key, I guess. Something to resonate with the crystal.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful. There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
I don't know what we're gonna find there, unless we run into Joshua there. Like, I don't know what we're gonna find there. Maybe some ashes. I don't know. Did the map just end there? I mean, I suppose. That's a lot of area that's just completely blighted. Except for this bit right here randomly. Yeah, it's a lot of blight. Mostly around the edges. I guess they're just like out of range of like any mother crystals. What is this? Volcano? Although that blight's getting real close to this one. Also, what the fuck is this? I've probably scrolled past this a bajillion times. There's just a massive hole in the ground. I don't know if that's like tunneling or something crashed into it. If something crashed into it, it'd be like a bigger crater, I would think. That kind of looks like a hand. Just a little bit. I often see unintended things, I think. Although I think they're intended. I always see shapes in world maps. Especially in Final Fantasies. Like almost everyone. And I know in one Final Fantasy, I think it was 4 or 5, where like there's a very obvious chocobo shape. And to me, it's very obvious. And so I feel like I always look at it and I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like that monster. And that kind of looks like that monster. And that kind of looks like a chocobo. And that kind of looks like this. And so I see that all the time. And anytime I try to like Google to see if anyone has like seen these and like done any like artistic overlays, no one's done it. And then I wonder if it's just me seeing shit. Or like...
It's almost as if time had stood still.
It's probably like that phenomenon where like humans are wired to like see faces.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here.
Just through like coincidental markings in like a tree or something.
No. It's just as I left it.
But I'm seeing more than just faces. I'm seeing like chocobos and stuff.
Let's have a look around.
Maybe I should just do it. Maybe I should just like do artistic overlay. I can't draw though, so I'd have to like find like drawings that would match of the creature that I think it is.
Could anyone?
That's a big fucking crater.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Oh, there's no map here. No new entries either.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter.
We did kind of fuck it up fighting each other.
I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
I mean, doesn't Clive have the power of the Phoenix? If I went back to that other door now that he's realized he has the power of the Phoenix to open these doors, could I open that door now? Or does that actually require like a key item?
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore. Another
the Hall
gate.
of the Ancestors. The remains of the fortress destroyed in the year 860 on what came to be known as the Night of Flames. The castle's invasion by San Brekwa assassins and the battle between the two icons of fire that arose in its wake. Ancient ruins lie beneath and are reached by means of an underground pathway. Prior to Rosaria becoming an imperial province, the gate was of great importance to the people of the duchy, being the site of the rite of ancestral communion.
Let's see if this one opens.
I mean, I have to go back to that other door after I'm done with this place. Just to see. Although that was in the Blight. So maybe the lack of being able to use magic might still prevent it.
This really be a fallen ruin.
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
This looks cool as shit.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Jill?
I had a feeling those would come to life.
What do we do?
The usual.
Collateral cyclone. That was easy.
More trouble.
Stay down.
Ow. Attack me. Oh. Too slow.
It's over.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Still no map. No map in this place, not allowed. Echoes. Strange clockwork constructs often encountered in fallen ruins. The question of whether or not they are truly alive is open to debate, as they do not appear to require water, nor do they feed on the flesh of their victims as beasts do, and seemingly exist solely to protect their habitat from intruders. All echoes are encased in protective plating that is made from the same material as the ruins, and thus cannot be destroyed. Though repeated blows will cause individual plates to dislodge, eventually causing the entire construct to collapse on itself. Let's kick these echoes' ass.
Excellent. Right.
Ow. Ow, man. Ow, man.
Get him, boy.
I mean, we did fuck this place up, but it's still huge and intact.
Looks like it can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Gotcha. Ooh. Okay, I did not leave that fast enough. Okay, that was an accident. That was a complete fluke.
You know what to do, boy.
Get him while he's staggered.
Too slow.
Oh god. Okay. Got him.
of this makes sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Which way did I come from? Was it this way? I'm gonna have to assume so. Would gouge. Gouge was the one where I could like spam 1,000 hits. Pretty sure. Ooh, bomb.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Are they gonna absorb fire? No. They didn't take a ton of damage though, which makes sense.
That's enough.
That looks bad. Oh, they got like a shiny core in the center. That's cool. Nothing new. I don't get to see bombs.
Had to run this gauntlet too.
No. At least not that I ever heard about.
You know, he probably did, just didn't tell anyone.
Would receive a warmer welcome.
Oh yeah, maybe. They'd probably escort him to where he needs to go.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Defense node. Damn.
It's over.
All right, Jill's taking care of that. In theory.
That'll help.
I tried to dodge to do like a thing and I failed. Keep failing. He hits really hard. I'm trying to save my abilities for like when he staggers. There we go. Probably should have saved that for last. New enemies. A lateral cyclone. Alright, we're back to you.
Not this time.
this time.
I don't seem to have like a sprint in combat. Okay, yeah. I'm kind of just forced to go forward in this place.
That's enough.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Yeah, they will.
It's over.
They won't die because they're bombs, but they'll do a good amount of damage.
Stay down.
Oh! I got a little scared there for a sec. But I didn't. I wanted to kill him. I wouldn't have been surprised if like him blowing up would have like just fucking killed me immediately.
I don't like this.
I need to find out. Ooh. I need to find out if my Phoenix shift will just go. Like, if I'm not locked on, do I just go straight forward? Like, can I use it to dodge?
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Because unless I'm just not remembering, I can't, like, sprint. 'Cause they're doing, like, a big thing. I need to get out of the way. No, it still locks on to whoever's closest. Oh, I didn't press it in time. Pressed it too early.
Not this time.
Oh, I pressed it too late. Pressed that too early, but I got the dodge, so can't really complain too much. Nice. What is it, the DPS chick? Now you know this was made by fucking MMO people.
It's down.
This is our chance.
Garuda, lend me your strength!
You fucking up my my counter. Got it.
A little help! Not this time.
Got him. Definitely dead. Dismantled. Ooh, 2 meteorites.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
But also suspense. Oh, I thought there'd be a thing for the Iron Giant.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
I don't remember which way I came in. It must have been that way. Oh, there's an item on that side. I went the wrong way. Man. He has good instincts, just an assumption he's gonna get attacked.
All right.
Still nothing. All right then. Probably should have changed abilities. That was easy to stagger. Yeah. Yeah. Why is the timing for this impossible for me?
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Wait. Oh, I came from that way. There's 2 ways to go. There's an item for each. They're both probably potions. Potion. I'm gonna switch. I do, like, I don't know. I like the... I don't know, the Flames of Rebirth is cool. But, like... I'm gonna switch back to heat. I do like the heat wave too much.
Look out!
Although it would have been good in this fight, since they're all a little bit squishier. That somehow triggered. I take too many risks? I don't think I do.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Boom, 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 boom. That kind of looks dragonish. That like silhouette there. Or angelish, one of the two. Collateral cyclone.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
Okay. I was kind of hoping it would detach and just float to the other side. Slightly disappointed.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
I have not saved it all today. Excellent.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
Is that Sephiroth? It kind of looks like him. The safer Sephiroth version. The final boss version in the original.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years?
That's
More?
definitely Ifrit, though.
I don't know.
I've never seen anything like it before.
I think.
Who
Looks
is
like
that in the
Ifrit with
middle, do you
wings.
think? Some sort of god. You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Okay. I didn't see that coming. Gonna be honest.
What? I'm back.
Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
He's not dead, though.
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Usually I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on exactly. Do I have to fight myself?
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Well, shit. Make sure my controller is not asleep. I'm gonna run out of potions if I keep playing like this. See what I mean? Like, I don't have a way to run away.
Not this time.
Can I target, like, his legs or something? I can just do this. Well, I can't do that repeatedly. This time. Okay, I got out in time. Oh, it doesn't reach? Okay, good. Hell yeah.
Not this time.
Ow. Popping a strength potion.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears. Too slow. Not this time.
Yeah, person I can fight pretty easily. Hell yeah. Ooh, could I do that eventually? I mean, I've seen the other dominants do this. Why not me?
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
Oh, that hurt. The fool! Giving me so many chances to counter. I did that like the worst time. I dare you to shoot. That was kind of a low stagger, but half my shit was on cooldown.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then.
Transform?
It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Oh, snap. Accept the truth.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Wow, that was fast. I'm probably better off just not magic bursting when I'm like this. I don't even know if I take damage like this. I wonder how much inspiration they got from Tales of Arise, because like that had a similar thing with a swordsman wielding fire. Obviously not turning into a giant icon, but you know. They could have chosen any element. They chose fire. Limitless, you say?
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
I'm betting the rest of the mural that was like broken off or burnt off or whatever probably showed all of the other icons below. And Ifrit at top is like the god among them.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Meanwhile, at Castle Dazbog, wherever the fuck this is. Active Time Lore? Castle Dazbog, castle built within the dome-like mountain that contains Drake's Fang. It's the primary residence of Hugo Kupka, dominant of Titan, and is lavishly appointed to suit his extravagant tastes. Dalmaking Republic, a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states, located in the southern half of the continent of Storm, has its capital at Randella. Also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang, inside which stands Castle Dazbog, home of Hugo Kupka, dominant of Titan and warden of Earth. What's he so mad about? Oh, maybe Benedicta. Maybe he just found out.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Benedicta.
What exactly is in the box, though? It was too small for, like, her body. Unless it's part of her body. In which case, holy shit, Sid. Like, 5 new iconic abilities. Fiery Lunge. Ignition is a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix. Can be confirmed via the abilities tab. Release Clive's Inner Beast and Semi-Prime into Ifrit. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Okay, so they're like the star things. Okay. Oh, I get HP regeneration. Oh, I'm doing that. That's cool.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again.
I'm going to check that door on the way then.
Lady Hannah amongst other things.
But also, save. Yeah, okay. It shares... I said it shares abilities with this.
Though she may be
Believe
loath
is what
to
it
leave.
said. I mean, these are cheap, so I may as well get them. Will of the Wikes, summon a storm of fireballs. Damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. Okay. Then the ignition. I'm gonna learn both. Yeah, that's hard to decide because I really like these two abilities. Ignition seems really cool. Can be used in midair. The counters are just super good when you just like pull them off, right? So every of them is awesome. Let's try ignition instead of the cyclone. I do like the cyclone, but the wicked wheel kind of does the same thing, just not quite as big. It will hit multiple people.
I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Yeah, that path to the tower isn't for just a little bit.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Let me look at this door first. I suspect it's the blight and the lack of magic. Maybe I'll get some anti-blight thing later in the game or something like that. Something like that. Before we go here and witness what I assume is a tragedy. They just save. I'm gonna save again. I'm gonna take a quick break. So I'll be right back.